Hi, I'm Robert Duvall. In the West, the cowboy was more than legend. He did hard work in a difficult land. This required character and a special kind of horse to succeed. This is the story of a partnership between men and horses doing extraordinary things to help our country thrive, and how men such as my good friend Buster Welch keep that heritage alive today.
There just wouldn't be a cow business without a cowboy. As long as there's cattle, somebody's got to look after them.
There's just something about following a cow around on a horse that brings pleasure to a human. But it's the people that I get to deal with.
You know, the book of Proverbs talks about if a man that treats his animals good is a good man. And you see lots of good men in the ranching, in the cowboy.
It's a life choice. It's a horrible way to make a living, but a wonderful way to live.
It's a job that takes a special breed of horse.
Nothing else can gather these cows in this country. I've seen guys take four-wheelers and you lose one of them in a heartbeat around here.
It's about good horses. It's about horses that have a special quality. They're intriguing because not every horse can be a cutting horse.
The minute that cow challenges him, he'll stop and back up a little and sit and hold her a time or two and then drive her.
A horse that had a little bit of cow in him, a horse with instinct, who worked as one with the man who rode him. The cutting horse.
What I enjoy is that partnership between the horse and myself in order to outthink that cow.
Together, cutting horse and rider achieved the impossible. And by their example, America prospered.
You know, to America, the cowboy is the knight in shining armor was to Europe.
Our country was built by cowboys, and this is a major part of the heritage of the United States of America. My prayer is that it'll always be.
This is the story of a land and the character needed to tame it, of men such as Buster Welch, who keep the traditions, how a nation learned from them and the lessons they still teach, and why together they were a cut above.
Amazing. That's what 2014 was. We finished up the 60th year of our organization in a very strong position. Why? Because of you, our sustaining members and our executive committee. You help us carry out the mission of good lawyers and good laws. We started the year with the Greg Cusimano Symposium at the Midwinter. It was a huge success. At our annual seminar at the beach, we co-hosted over a dozen appellate judges, including the Chief Justice. We finished the first quadrennium under Republican control and did more than survived. We thrived. During that time, 4,854 bills were introduced. We tracked over 542 of them. And because of our involvement in over 150 of those, we were able to amend them so they did not hurt your practice. The 2014 campaigns gave the Alabama Association for Justice another opportunity to build relationships with legislators. During that time, our PAC, Trial, contributed to over 138 individuals that won their election. During the recent organizational session, the committees that were announced are very positive for ALAJ. We are blessed to have great committee chairs over both the House and the Senate Judiciary, and we even have strong relationships with all of the leaders in the House and the Senate. During our Rolling Justice Tour, we visited Dothan, Auburn, Enterprise, Mobile, Jackson, Tuscaloosa, Gadsden, Jasper, Birmingham, and Huntsville. And in nearly every stop, Republican legislators met with our members, even including the Speaker of the House. So, as we start a new year and a new quadrennium, let us start by saying thank you. Thank you, sustaining members. Thank you, executive committee members. Thank you for all of your support. This organization exists because of your sacrifice and because of your commitment. Let's make 2015 even better, and let's continue to work to make good lawyers and good laws.
One of the areas that we're particularly proud of here at OCH is our patient satisfaction scores. We continually rank higher than our competitors and our other local hospitals. The one thing that I think separates OCH and other hospitals is the way that we provide care. I do hear that every day from patients. They tell us that we are different in the way that we care for patients. We act like we care. We spend time to talk to them. It's not about rushing them through so that we can get the procedure done and get them out of here. It's more of a patient-oriented service. In a hospital this size, in a community this size, you're not going to be able to provide everything. But what you do provide, you've got to do it well. And we have been able to do that here at OCH. Patient care is why we're here. And that's why we do what we do.
There are 2.8 million nurses in the United States, 4 for every physician. They aren't nurses simply because it's a job. They're nurses because they're called to it. And every day, they face pain and relief, birth and death, joy and sorrow. 2,615 of them work at UAB Medicine. What is NPower? It's almost 3,000 UAB nurses who care for more than 1 million patients, families, and loved ones in a year, who are part of an organization where almost 70% of them have their bachelor's, master's, or doctorate in nursing, where at any one time, hundreds are striving to further their knowledge and change the way patients are cared for. It's going the extra mile to change yourself, to be part of an organization that changes the world. What is NPower? It's what it takes to help 40 patients and their families on an ICU go home. It's what moves 75 patients in and out of an ED in a night. It's washing your hands 36 times in a day, going through a pair of shoes about every 4 months, and reaching the end of your third 12-hour shift with enough energy left to go home and play with your kids. What is NPower? NPower is taking care of a friend who's lost their first patient, teaching a young colleague to start an IV, and appreciating the finer things in life, like leftover lasagna. It's about working back-to-back-to-back shifts when the community needs you most. It's walking about 6 miles in a day, donating blood, and then giving all you've got in sweat and tears. What is NPower? It's about research, knowledge, advancing the practice, changing the world. It's achieving magnet designation again, and again, and again. NPower lives on chocolate and caffeine and love. It's the stuff of legend. It encourages patients, engages families, instructs residents, and inspires changes in the practice of medicine. It increases patient satisfaction. It improves outcomes. It innovates. It enlightens. It's electricity and charm and courage and drive. It's 7 parts knowledge, 2 parts grit, and 1 part sheer will. But most of all, it's heart. It's NPower, and there is simply nothing more powerful in the world.
Thank you for visiting the beautiful Wind Creek Casino and Hotel. Our friendly staff is here to ensure your stay at Wind Creek is pure entertainment. There are so many ways to enjoy yourself. What sounds fun to you? Our 4-diamond hotel features 236 spacious rooms with 24/7 room service. An ultra-plush bed complete with fine linens and down duvet makes your stay comfortable and luxurious. Wind Creek offers 4 fantastic choices in restaurants to meet any dining need. The Fire Steakhouse is a true experience. Specializing in prime steaks and seafood, our world-class cuisine is incomparable to any dining in the region. The Taste Buffet brings international cuisine to a new level. Enjoy an exciting and extensive buffet sure to answer anyone's appetite. The Grill Cafe features contemporary menu dishes, along with good old-fashioned Southern favorites. And Cafe Escape offers healthy alternatives for those looking to have a delicious meal while still feeling great. Take a retreat and escape at Wind Creek with our yoga and fitness experts and leave feeling refreshed and rejuvenated. Delight your senses with a class at our Table in a Kitchen, where the chef is eager to please and will prepare a variety of cuisines right before your eyes. Or get hands-on and prepare a special recipe under the guidance of a seasoned culinary professional using world-class equipment. Finish your escape with a relaxing spa treatment, pampering yourself to the greatest extent with the most luxurious amenities a spa can offer. Entertainment at Wind Creek is everywhere you look. A busting concert schedule and regular entertainment at the Sound will have your days full of excitement. When you need it, you'll find hospitality and relaxation at the Center Bar, featuring an entertainment lounge and the best in beverage service. And of course, the gaming action here at Wind Creek Casino will have you reeling with over 1,600 of your favorite games. The possibilities are endless, and the exhilaration never stops at the beautiful Wind Creek Casino and Hotel.
PPOs, HSAs, HRAs, CDHPs. It can all get a little confusing. Add to that the ACA, the Affordable Care Act, all of the confusion surrounding government-regulated healthcare, and it can become overwhelming. Not to mention you have to sort it out ASAP because you have to participate in enrollment. And as a result of the healthcare reform, the government will require everyone to have healthcare coverage. You can choose coverage from Robbins & Morton, pay for private insurance, or choose from the state-sponsored insurance marketplace. Unlike years in the past, we cannot simply renew you to your old plan. You must actively select or waive coverage. Whichever path you choose, our goal is to prepare you for the future by offering you strong options and solid information. Everyone is different, every situation unique. But there are several keys to understanding what you spend on healthcare. First is your premium. This is the money deducted from your paycheck for health coverage. Each plan has a different premium. Your premium plus your deductibles and copays equal your total annual out-of-pocket costs. When you choose a CDHP, Consumer-Driven Health Plan, it will pair with an account you can use to pay for healthcare, either a health reimbursement account or a health savings account. Robbins & Morton will contribute money to the account when you complete wellness activities. Let's compare an employee-only program, the CDHP with an HRA versus CDHP Plus with an HSA. The CDHP has a moderate premium and a deductible. The CDHP Plus has no premium and a higher deductible. With both CDHP plans, if you complete your wellness activities, Robbins & Morton will contribute up to $500 into your HRA or HSA. With the HSA, you can also make your own tax-free contribution if you wish. For example, if you put the difference between the CDHP Premium and the CDHP Plus Premium in your HSA, whatever you didn't spend on healthcare would belong to you. Let's take an even closer look. If, for example, you have employee-only coverage and take a generic drug for 3 months of the year, and let's also say you take a preferred brand drug of medicine for the flu. Now, let's say you have a typically healthy year. In this case, the CDHP Plus with the health savings account will save you the entire premium you would have paid for the CDHP. Unspent funds remain in your account and roll over from year to year. The CDHP Plus may not be right for everyone, but what is right for everyone is knowing the facts. Take a moment, call Care Advocates at 866-891-3306 and let them work up a personalized review of how the different plans can work for you. It's all about information and options, long-term and short-term, together. That makes us strong. Robbins & Morton, together strong.